Hello, Honors Chem. This is Mr. Lambert. Day one of remote learning, just doing a quick screencast. I was told to keep these videos short because it takes them a while to upload. So I'm going to first reach out and let you know what I'm using for my screencast. Some of you, uh, Brigham Boys, might be really good with computers and help me out in terms of making sure whatever videos I post can be shared. I don't know if it's because the cvsd.me email accounts are not on the same as the conval.edu. A lot of you have been emailing me for access, and I've been trying to grant access to the videos ASAP. So here is here's the program that I'm using. I'm using something called Screencastify. It's right there. I downloaded it as an app. It's recording now. Everything's good on my end. And if you can find a way so that we don't have to, I don't have to give permission to each person, that would be pretty amazing. But anyway, let's go to, I'm gonna do these in small sections. This is lesson 6, 6.1 ions. What I did was I shared with you in Classroom a periodic table of ions. You should see it right there. Everything's here. Notice that we're talking about how elements will either gain or lose electrons to form stable compounds. I guess maybe I should start right here and talk about the noble gases. Notice that there's no charge up in the corner for these noble gases. No positive, no negative, because again, they have their stable number of electrons and they're not going to be found bonded in nature under regular conditions. The other elements, however, the ones we're going to focus for right now, on the representative elements, the elements that are in groups 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A, 5, 6, and 7A. You'll notice that for the most part, they have a set charge. Let's focus on 1A. Every element in 1A has one valence electron, and as we talked about, it wants to each element in this group wants to lose one valence electron more than anything in the world, and so it's going to lose one negatively charged electron and therefore become positive by a factor of 1. All 1 pluses. Notice that we typically don't write ones with subscripts or superscripts in chemistry. Everything in everything in the alkaline earth metals group, everything in group 2A, notice that we see a 2 plus. It's not written as +2, it's a 2 plus. They have lost 2 electrons. I want to reiterate, this periodic table is showing what happens to the atoms once they have either gained or lost electrons. This is not a periodic chart or table of atoms or elements. This is a periodic chart of ions. Anything that has gained or lost an electron is called an ion. Focusing still on the atoms that have lost electrons, the ones, everything that you see that is positively charged is called a cation. C-A-T-I-O-N. I will write it down here. It's probably in your book, but whatever. Let's try this. C-A-T-I-O-N. Positive. Anything that has gained anything that has gained an electron, the nonmetals on the right side of the periodic table, those are called anions. A-N-I-O-N, negatively charged. And so section 6.1 talks about how elements gain or lose, or atoms gain or lose electrons to become ions. And what we're going to learn is how they interact with one another in certain ratios to form stable chemical compounds.